What the fuck?
Let me make sure real quick.
Did you turn Steam notifications off?
No, I didn't.
You don't have to.
Let me make sure this is.
These are people I'm following.
You want people that invade you?
Looks like we're good. Steam. Oh shit, this is off the screen.
It says that's who. Yeah. These are my followers, like who I'm following.
Thanks for the follow, Square Wave.
Boom. Alright, I'm offline.
Appreciate it.
I tried pressing back and I pressed unfollow.
Whatever, dude. It's cool.
Following.
Is there a way I can get a little more audio? Sometimes there's audio cues.
I think it's because it's just refreshed or whatever.
Can't you just turn up your TV? Aren't they the same?
Give it a bit.
Or is there a delay?
I can see a Steam key.
That should be fine. Yeah, that's good. Alright.
He's not going to play anyway.
Let's start up my character.
I can get to the chat at least, so.
Alt tab.
Alright, so this is Dark Souls 1.
It's got a Steam key.
Can you make a Smurf in this game?
Huh?
Can you make a Smurf?
A Smurf? Oh yeah. We'll make some interesting looking characters
Make
here.
a Smurf.
So this is the strats to get fastest times. You have to make a amazing looking character. So
Yes.
Oh boy.
I don't know why they let you do this in this game. If you leave this running with like a macro for like 2 hours, the character's face like explodes. Like I don't know, their polygons just go everywhere.
This is nothing. What are you doing?
Hold on. We need a little more variety.
It looks like he wants to die.
What?
Oh, that's so sad.
Actually, this is the best strats. Is you start with this guy, and then you get super blue. There we go. Getting pretty good.
There's Smurf.
Huh?
Your Steam key in the
Oh, my Steam key! Don't steal that. All right, good. We're good. Good. That guy's beautiful. So we're good.
Oh my gosh.
He's legit.
All right, so
That looks like somebody.
let me get it queued up here.
It's like the guys from
So I'll preface this with I'm not doing the fastest run out there because some of them are RNG based, like for weapon drops and stuff. I'm doing a melee dex based route, which is it's harder, but I don't know. I like it. It's more fun, and I don't like doing magic in these games for some reason. I'm just
BKH is bullshit sometimes.
So I'm gonna start here, and then it's gonna play a cutscene. Start timer, and then oops, I have to actually alt tab to the game. There we go. All right, cool. So Dark Souls. Oh, my character's not blue. That's a shame. If you've never seen Dark Souls speedruns, they're definitely a lot harder than they look, but I'm probably going to die a lot, honestly. It's been a while since I've been really consistently running these runs, but they're exciting, so there's that. There are stat changes for if you are removing armor and stuff. You actually run faster and roll better with lower armor. A really important thing in these runs is stamina management. If you completely run out of stamina, you have to like wait for your bar to recharge all the way before you can start sprinting again. Oh my god. I'm trying to get in front of this guy.
Blocked.
Blocked.
I'm excited for when we get human.
This is gonna be blue.
This is bright blue.
Should I go human? My estimate for this was 2 hours, 15 minutes. My PB is like 140 at one point, but it's been a while, so we'll see how it goes. Everybody always asks, isn't it faster to kill that guy to get these items? But no, you have to wait for him to die if you kill him, and like then you loot the item. But that way it just gives it to you. So I picked the Hunter class. The Hunter and the Warrior have the best strength and dex stats to start with, so it lets you, oh man, minimize. Wow, nice. Lets you minimize your stat leveling And you can get a double hit on this guy if you do it right. Looks like it did.
Yep.
Yeah. Plunging attack. It doesn't like put you into the plunge animation until you actually clip through him. So you deal damage and then do the plunge attack. Alright, cool. Whee. So the hardest part about this run is probably like the first 10 minutes. It's really stupid. You have to do a lot of crazy, like, well, not a lot, but you do some hard skips that are really inconsistent to learn. They're like these jumps, but they have this certain finesse to them that is just really annoying to try and get consistently.
He's just dark blue.
There's not a whole, well, I mean, there is RNG to the game. There's a couple spots where RNG can just decide to kill me. But for the most part, you can handle anything the game throws at you.
React to most of it.
Yeah. Well, like I should have reacted to that, but I decided not to.
Good die.
Friggin' going through
Dragon.
dragons.
This is
Yeah.
crap. This is yours.
Thank you.
So here I'm going to buy some items specific for getting the Drake Sword early and some other things later. I'll explain them when I get to them, but I want arrows and stuff so I can use at a certain point in the run. I'm going to heal just because. Do. Souls runs are usually like calculated to like down to the soul is how much actual like damn it currency you get. Excuse me. But after a certain point they just whatever. Wow. Actually missed my roll button. It's strats. Here we're picking up gold pine resin, which gives you a stupid amount of damage for early game. So you can just kind of hack your way through bosses, no problem. Oh, he didn't kill himself. Interesting. That guy usually kills himself with his own barrel if you're using a DS fix, which is just like a mod to make the game run better. Which we're using, but I don't know. Didn't do it. Nice. Heal again.
Yeah, there was an enemy in that barrel that he got.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I killed the crystal lizard in there, which gives you upgrade materials. This is the worst boss in the game. Also, there's archers. Great. I know 4 hits is a stagger, so I can just kind of wait for him to do his thing. Now, this is probably the part that I'm worried about the most, is getting the Drake Sword off of this Drake. For some reason, I can't say I can get it 100% consistent, but like most of the time you're fine.
You gonna go
but
up close and try to kill him?
huh?
You gonna go up close and try to kill him?
Yeah, you have to.
Look.
Let me see here. So he's gonna breathe fire. I'm gonna prep my resin. I'm gonna use a throwing knife to lure him down here. I missed. Oh, might have. No, that hit. Alright, cool. So you have to wait here for a second for him to like do a certain attack. Good, he did it.
Nice.
This route's interesting. I like it a lot because you use a lot of weapons throughout it. And you end up with some kind of interesting weapon combinations later on. That's weapon number 2. I think there's 5 weapons total you use. As opposed to a lot of other runs are like, you reset until you get the weapon drop, and then that's all you use throughout the game. I'm going to send this elevator down so that I can go back up it. It's kind of like a shortcut you unlock. Oh shit, that's okay. You can save and quit, and it the elevator doesn't count as a valid place for your character to stand. So, oh, that's the wrong file too.
Breakers, you come back.
Look at this! I'm back in the beginning. The DS Fix graphics mod also allows you to skip these intro splash screens that take like 20 seconds to get through normally. There we go. All right. So elevator moved down and everything.
So that's weird.
This is the worst room in the game.
Yeah.
But looks like they're being nice. So okay. Oh God, there's that guy.
I'm not gonna go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Assassins.
So we use a Drake Sword for like 2 bosses because it wrecks the early bosses, but doesn't do so well late game.
It doesn't scale with their stats.
Yeah, it doesn't scale at all. And the upgrade materials are stupid to get. Alright, so gargoyles. That's the stupidest attack to start with.
Yeah.
Don't fall off the bridge. He's being really dumb with his RNG. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's fine. What he's doing. This guy usually just breathes fire. Yeah. He likes doing that, which is fine for me.
They're worth playing. Like,
Alright.
they're modern games that really appeal to old school mentalities. Like, I was always expecting to play this game, and I really love them.
So kind of late into Dark Souls speedrunning, like not even a year before Dark Souls 2 came out, they found some glitches for duping items. Because the game uses like they have a pretty long queuing time for abilities, so if you're spamming the attack button and you like stop halfway through the animation, it'll like still follow up the attack. You can basically queue up an item use in the middle of an action, and then pause the game and use something else. And it'll say that it's using the item, but it actually consumes whatever you use from the menu. So you get unlimited amounts of that teleport item, basically. Loving a bunch of decks here. Nobody likes this guy, so we just kick him off a ledge. Because he's dumb.
So long, sucker.
But he also gives you a really nice ring and some humanity.
Fap ring.
Fap ring, yep. Oh, I almost did it again.
Just delete that other one.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, cool.
So yeah, even if he falls off, he can still loot his items. That's how a lot of enemies work.
Yeah, when you save and quit, it just puts your item, for non-respawning enemies, it puts their items wherever they like normally spawn. Put that ring on, and equip my bow, some arrows, and top myself off.
And you can't take off that ring otherwise it gets destroyed.
Yeah. Yep, that ring's on till right before the end of the game.
Well, so you're saying you roll better with pants than without pants?
No, I have pants on for a very specific reason. You'll see in a bit. That's actually for a... we're going to go get a red tearstone ring, which increases your damage if you're below 20% health. So, huge risk, huge reward. And I need pants specifically to survive one of the setups to get me to 20% health. It leaves me with like 2% health. And you don't... If you have pants off, then you die.
Play with their pants, man.
Oh, okay, they let me through. Yeah, saving and quitting is actually a super cheesy thing that you can do in this game that just completely resets enemies. They fixed that in the second game, but for this one, if you're at all in trouble, you can just save and quit and like reset position. That's usually enough time to heal or whatever. Except bosses, of course. So, we're getting a key from this guy early. I need to make sure I hit shots in the head. Okay. That's a miss.
The Nazgul guy up there.
There we go. Oh, I got good luck. When he starts sprinting, he takes counter damage. We call it Springward because his name's Ingward and he's sprinting. There, he's dead. So I got the key. Normally you have to go through this really dangerous ghost house and talk to him after a certain point in the game, but if you just kill him, he drops it. So. And then I'm going to go get that red tearstone ring and also drain the water in this town, which you need to do in the game anyways later. Fall damage is like, it's all percentage based, and it's not that bad in this game compared to some other games. This is one part where the dragons can just literally decide to kill me, but they're being nice, so no death. And we don't need the souls that we have right now, so we can just dark sign, which it's like a last resort. If you get stuck or something, you can dark sign, and it just takes you back to your last checkpoint. Alright, this is probably the worst part of the beginning of the run. There's lots of worse parts of this run, but we're going to do a jump skip that's kind of weird to pull off, and then fight a mean boss. Oh, nice. I'm going to clear these guys out just for safety, because they can mess with you. Whoa. Nice miss. Alright. Kill this guy too. Fuck it.
Oh.
Alright, this jump is... Oh shit, that was not it. This jump is really picky. Yeah, that was not good. So you have to run all the way back around and climb up to go try it again. But it saves a large amount of time, and getting like an item and everything, a key to open the door down there. It's a pretty far drop, so I need to heal up. That's also not it. Great. Move. Move. Now the party's coming now. Nice miss. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that jump is... I don't know why. It's not a hugely difficult jump. It's just very positional specific. And if you're not in the right position with the right speed, it will just basically halt your forward momentum and prevent you from skipping. Up here. That looks better. Alright, cool. Yeah. So that skip's getting like a key and a bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna play it safe and wait for this dog over there to run at me. Otherwise there's these two dogs that can just block your path completely. Franker Z. Ow. There is an unfortunate situation here where the dog can run into your shield right as this guy jump attacks, but he didn't do it. So, we're good. Let me by. Oh. That's fine. Kill that dog. 4 hits to stagger, so I can... Kill this guy. Kill it. Kill it. Don't jump at me. Alright, cool. Oh man. Bad. Oh, bad. Bad. I need to dodge better, please. Please die. Oh, God. That was kind of close. And I need to save and quit because a lot of the guys, I just ran past a bunch of things, and they are all at the door waiting for me.
You're gonna watch your balls.
Yeah.
You forgot to delete them.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. I'm used to it now. I'm ready for it.
Prepared.
Unfortunately, the worst of it is not over because we're doing all this without touching a checkpoint, and if we die, we have to do the skip and run past all this again. And unfortunately, there is RNG on the boss at the end of this that you can just get killed for no reason. Well, for reasons, but it's really rare. So there's a little skip here.
This is minding his own business.
Yeah, I gotta just cooking his meat, whatever. So I need to kill this rat for souls. And then this is the part where I need pants. I needed pants this whole time for this. Red tier centering set up here. I need to be full health. And then this guy's gonna grab me right here. There you go. Yeah, so without pants, that kills you. Once again, it gives you a huge damage boost if you're below 20% health, so that's why it's so important for, speed running. Alright, so here's our third weapon, Crystal Straight Sword. Just bought it, equip it up. Now the RNG on this is there's a caster above you when you do this fight. He usually doesn't shoot early, but if he decides to, he will one-shot me. I also need the boss to immediately slam down, which is most of the time, but you never know. There he goes. Oh shit, I missed. Oh, I missed twice. Alright, I'm gonna actually need to heal up for this probably. Oh my god, that kill. Well, that was a silly death. Well, now we get to go all the way back down there. Dark Souls.
It's a Dark Souls speedrun for you.
Yeah. And unlike Dark Souls 2, you cannot warp in this game to bonfires until much later, so no point in hitting, well, not really a point in hitting bonfires along the way. That was pretty much the last scary part of the beginning. And it was scary. Alright. Crunch. Oh. Crunch. Yeah, loot. Okay, good. Don't have to kill the boss again, of course, luckily. I'm still gonna wait for that dog, though. Safe strats. The bad thing about that is I pretty much have my gold pine resin, like I have like a reason for every single gold pine resin, and now since hello, since I lost that one, I'm gonna lose damage on Ornstein and Smo, which is a fight that's nice to have it on. Alright. Sorry, dude. Oh. He loves his meat. I guess I'm just gonna do this boss normally. Not do red tier centering strats. It's gonna take a lot longer, but I'm actually gonna be able to not use. I'm gonna save my gold pine resin so we can have one for Ornstein and Smo later. I don't need the souls either, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that caster guy I can just wreck you. Oops, not what I meant to do. So yeah, a lot less damage this time around. Not no red tier centering. Come on. Usually if you're just far away, yeah, he's gonna do it now. Play it safe. Damn. This is so much worse. Alright. This boss is super cheesy. He just does that slam attack over and over, basically.
Lobos, do you need the souls for killing the rat?
No.
Okay.
He was just kind of in my way at first, so I was like...
I thought you said you needed the souls.
No, no.
Alright.
I was saying I don't need the souls like that I dropped. He shouldn't come this far.
I like how that thing just wobbles around.
This little donor.
Oh shit. What's he doing? Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know why he's charging that way. That's really annoying because now I can get hit by the caster guy. Yeah. Just greed it out. Greed it out. Alright. Get me out of here. Alright. Level some strength. Ultimately, it's a dex route, but we'll be using a crystal halberd later, which you want more strength for. Well, you need strength to wield it, but... I'm taking off gear and equipment now because there's a skip for Blighttown called the Blighttown Drop, and you take more damage, fall damage, based on your equip load. So, you want to be as close to naked as possible. That's typically a good motto for life. It's another kind of pretty specific positioning thing for the drop. Hopefully don't F it. There you go. Yeah, there's like this little tiny piece of wood that sticks out that you need to land on for that. Otherwise, you would die. Now, ideally, I set up my health. That's pretty good. So, once I get to the boss, I should be getting pretty close to my red tier stone range for health. Which means we can kill the boss real quick. Dark Souls is actually a pretty, well, until right before Dark Souls 2 came out, it was a relatively glitch-free speedrun. But they found some glitches later on that this route doesn't use that increase your damage quite a bit. That's a great start right there. This boss has some safe spots right in front of it. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, if you stand like right in front of it, you just won't get hit, which is nice. It has some wonkiness though. It depends on like the weapon you use, because weapons will push you back when you hit them. So, yeah. tried to dupe there, but it was not quick enough. Alright. So now we're heading towards Sin's Fortress, which it's kind of a nightmare the first time you go through it, but as long as you run through it at the same speed, it pretty much always has the same timing, so there's no RNG to it. I'm going to do some inventory management just so I can get rid of these excess weapons. Shield fat. Alright. There's a lot of running in this game.
Just like ABC, NBC, and Twitch. Channel 17 and Twitch.
Alright, this is an important warp point for later, so we want to sit here. Grab that bonfire. And then Sin's Fortress.
The problem with watching Twitch on your TV is you have to pull out something else to chat.
Yeah.
Because I've watched it on my Roku before.
I'm sure all the TVs are going to come with tablets soon enough. Your remote's going to be a tablet, so that'll be the day. That's when it starts. Exactly. So.
Yeah, this area's pretty dangerous,
Really?
but...
What are you getting at?
Okay, cool. If you're not familiar with Dark Souls, basically when you roll, you have a certain amount of frames that you're just invulnerable to damage, so as long as you time stuff correctly, then you're pretty much okay to live. Unless it's like a lingering hitbox. I'm going to put my chest piece on here, specifically for the... there's this boulder skip. The game gives you infinite poise when you backstep, so there's these boulders that usually block your way, but you can just backstep through it. And I needed the chest armor to make sure I didn't take too much damage and die.
Yeah.
Need that guy to get out of the way. It should be good to sprint right here. I'm going to stop just in case. Yeah. You can make that sprint, but it was a little close there, so oopsies.
Do they have any controllers?
I have to do the silly jump. Okay. There's a merchant over here. We're going to buy some stuff for now and for later. 2 fire bombs for much later. Upgrade mats for a bit later. And Green Blossom increases your stamina a lot. And it's very handy for fights. Oh shit, I rolled. Save and quit hype. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 lately, and you jump with the L3 button, the stick pushed in, so... Luckily I haven't tried doing that on accident, but...
They have no kickflip out here.
Okay. And this part I've done correctly. You can get a quick kill on this boss where he just falls off the bridge when you stagger him. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. us. I'll use his soul just because. And for whatever reason, that guy stops throwing fire bombs once you kill the boss, so it makes it a little safer. Now Anorlando.
No joy.
Probably second worst area in the speedrun, the first being on the way to Manus in the DLC.
For this DLC.
Oh,
It has some good bosses in it.
Yeah, I like this DLC one most. Oh, he'll probably snipe it somewhere.
Alright, so I'm going to level up my dex as much as I can. And the Crystal Halberd is right around the corner. It's a mimic chest, and there's a thing in the game that don't actually tell you, but these Lloyd's talismans usually prevent like enemy invaders from using Estus Flask to heal, but it also happens to put mimics to sleep, which lets you just loot whatever item they're guarding. So we're just gonna aggro him and then put him to sleep and get our weapon. Go to sleep. Okay. I can do some stuff while he's going to sleep. There we go. Thank you.
Strange things.
That's awesome.
You can kill him for the item, of course, but it's obviously more time and not as easy as that. Skip the little spiral staircase. There's a risky jump here that I fucked up, so we'll not go for that.
You didn't fuck it up.
The thing is, even if I delete that save file, it won't push the other one up, so I have to still go down, and yeah, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Go up a bit.
This part's fun.
Yeah, this is a notoriously annoying part. Ugh. That's just luck if they decide to actually hit you with a throwing knife. They usually miss you. But this is just combining super narrow walkways with annoying enemies that can... I don't know. If this guy throws the dagger, we have good RNG. Yay, we're good. YOLO jump. There's another interesting thing with when you're falling. If while you're falling you spam like toggling your weapon, and then when you hit the ground you're spamming roll, you actually avoid the falling animation, and instead you just toggle your weapon and you can immediately start walking. So there's a little bit of a time save there. That's a gargoyle saying hello. What's up, man? Let's roll this in case. And then the notorious archers of Anorlando are up next. They let you run on this little precarious spot, and they shove a dude with a giant great bow in your way, and you have to...
Well, Roger, have fun with this.
Oh, I messed that up. Move, please. Alright. There's also some RNG on whether or not these guys throw lightning spears at you. Looks like they didn't. It's nice. Never really a run killer, but just annoying. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. Yeah. If you go around that corner way too tightly, it auto adjusts the camera and just makes you run off. Thank you. So you can see how scummy save quitting is, but whatever, it's faster. Usually just take care of this guy with a parry. Yeah. Crystal weapons in Dark Souls, by default, they just have a lot of base damage, but you can't repair them, so if they break, you're kind of screwed. But the speed run will, especially since you're doing such high damage, you only hit a certain amount of times with it that you don't even get close to breaking it. And now it's the hardest boss in the game, arguably, because you get 2 AI that completely think separately and are hell-bent on making your life a living hell. Also, as you saw just there, I toggled while taking a hit, and that prevents the whole "ow, I've been hit" animation too. So that's why I toggle weapons a lot. I need to get red tearstone range right here. So yeah, on top of these guys being big jerks, uh-oh, that's bad. I also am going to only have 1 hit with which to survive their attacks. That was weird, but okay.
That was awesome.
I'm going to play super safe strats here and just save quit. Those big sentinel guys can follow you up the stairs while you're buffing and just wreck you. But if you save and quit, they don't even know you're there, so safety. What I want to do as far as RNG goes, or I want Ornstein, the smaller of the 2, to immediately start charging me. That's the best start. And then if the other guy... Yeah, he did. Okay, cool. So let's see. I'm going to wait for him. Oh, he's stuck. Come on. Roll! Alright. I should just get 1 more hit on him and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You gotta watch where Snow is. No! Fucking... I was trying to do a running attack, but I didn't sprint long enough. I'm gonna blame Dark Souls 2 on that, because you sprint way faster when you, like, start holding the button, but I can't blame anybody but myself. Once you get that first guy down, the fight's pretty much over, but...
He's weak to lightning, right?
He's weak to fire. Smo is weak to lightning. But then whenever you get him into the second phase, they're both kind of resistant. Because the fight changes depending on which one you kill first. But the fat guy second is super cheesable. At least for me. Some people have a lot easier time with Ornstein second instead, but whatever. So now I actually cannot get the exact same start as I would if it was my first try. Normally Ornstein gets stuck, but now he just goes right through. Damn it. Ornstein is known as the Dance Master. Shit. I tried to roll to the side there, but it did not roll. I'll try one more time with Red Tearstone Ring, which actually makes the fight a lot easier in my opinion, sort of. But if not, I'll just do it with full health, because then you can actually take hits.
They really don't give you too much time to heal either.
Yeah. I'm assuming chat is full of wrecked right now, and you died. Don't kill me, please. We're not the dog boss yet. You can actually... Damn it! Dance Master bastard. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright.
Wow.
Hitboxes.
Like the blast from the hammer will hit you pretty much.
Yeah. You can be like directly in its attack like spot and dodge and be fine, but I don't know. Alright, so I'll just go without the Red Tearstone Ring setup. I'm a big casual at this game now. There's a lot of run killers in this game, but this is certainly the first one. Well, at least the main one for people. Wow. Wow.
Combo.
Oh my god. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't really have any excuses for that one. That was just poor.
Bad RNG.
Well, bad dodge.
What are we doing about food?
About food. I got some Hot Pockets. You got some Hot Pockets?
Hot Pocket hype.
You can do whatever you want about food, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna come cuddle with you, Ellis.
Sweet. Cuddle along. That's a bad start. Remember, you gotta tell everybody that's the game fucking up or something. God damn it, Ornstein. Alright, stagger. The best thing is when Smo decides to push like Ornstein forward so that his hitbox hits you, and then you die. Come on, dude. Like that. Come on now. Quit charging. What the? See, like, I don't know. The fact that they definitely don't alternate attacking, and they can also do weird shit like that, just makes it annoying. Just die. Thank you. Alright, now Smo's pretty cheesy. Oopsies. A lot of times you can just run straight at him and he'll jump over you, like this. And then you can just kind of follow up. Play a little safe. Point, point. Good. Alright. Yeah, he likes to do that attack. He should be dead here. Alright. Make the ladder, make the elevator. Okay, you got the
So you
elevator.
can't, like, you hit him one time and then run back, you can't hit him again? Or
You can, but it's risky as
Oh,
shit.
gotcha.
At that point, it's like, just might as well preserve the kill. Especially since I died to him like 3 times already. This
Chest.
killing the giant boobs is faster, so we kill the boobs, sadly. Would you... Oh, fuck. I was trying to dupe this, but... There you go. Alright. So that would normally be basically the halfway point of the game, but with the DLC it's a bit longer. Now for story reasons we gotta go turn in this Lord Vessel here. Yeah, that guy is like...
You can do both.
You don't have to talk to that guy, but like normally as part of the story he'll bring you down here, but you can just jump in here. And then the rest of the game he's pissed at you for like not going with him. But whatever. He's a douchebag anyways. Alright, so now we're going to use some of those upgrade mats that I got earlier. I got a chunk for that, that's good. Get our bow upgraded. And buy some... Oops. Bought a key we needed and some... I got a weaponsmith box which lets me upgrade anywhere, well, at a bonfire basically, instead of having to run to a blacksmith every time. This guy's a jerk. Okay. He wasn't a jerk this time though.
Make sure you guys follow Lobos. That's his Twitch name handle.
Follow for bad speedruns. Deaths to bosses. It's great. The game has a mechanic where if a bunch of enemies are chasing you, you can't sit at a bonfire, so I'm gonna open up this hidden one and then save and quit so I can load back in and... Yeah, you can just jump through that way. I don't know why. Brick walls.
Seems legit.
Boss was doing earlier.
I'm gonna put on some armor. I'm gonna kill a butterfly. Just have extra armor on so we can just kind of tank through damage. It's meant to be an earlier game boss anyways, so it doesn't do that much damage as it is. A lot of running in this game. This boss has no hitbox until like it flickers. You'll see it flicker and then it's actually attackable. There it goes. That's worth dodging. All beam strats. Okay, we got it. A lot of these bosses, I'm using the dark sign, which gets rid of your souls. But if you dark sign out, like after you've got the message, they usually grant you souls later. So after you've dark signed, then you get the souls, and you're not like wasting them or anything. This is a really inconsistent red tier centering setup here, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. I have a little bit too much health, but we can adjust as necessary. Whoa. There's a little ledge. Yeah, here we go. Ledge thing right here. Oops. We'll need this armor quite a bit later in the playthrough. It's like super heavy armor that has a ton of damage reduction, and you can just kind of face tank enemies. Or bosses, be it the case. Actually, instead of doing a risky setup here, I'm just going to heal, because I would have had to take extra time just to take fall damage a couple of times to get the right health amount. So instead of that, I will just heal up all the way. And this is the saddest boss to kill. It's a wolf with a sword, and it's super cute. And it limps when it gets hurt. Holy shit.
Aww.
Ow. Yeah, see, I would have died right there, so I'm glad I didn't. Whoops. That was supposed to be a spinning attack. A lot of this game is camera control, which can be really awkward sometimes. I'm gonna heal up just cause. Ah, fuck. Don't hit me. Bitch. Yeah, there's like chip damage when he jumps for whatever reason.
Yeah, if he moves into you.
Yeah, he kind of like pushes you a little bit. It's not a lot of damage, but it makes the fight riskier because oh, this is gonna take. Well, I should normally have a red tearstone ring set up here, but I guess we'll go without it. I don't really have a backup for setting up my health. Alright, max health. Whoopsies. So I'm gonna kill the Hydra boss, which is not really a boss per se, as they don't force you to kill it, and it doesn't have like its health bar at the bottom of the screen. But you need to kill it in order to get access to the DLC area, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so there's a Hydra. We'll make it to it. For whatever reason, halberds in this game have a fucked up attack. Like, if you're doing a sprint attack while in the water, it does like basically an instant attack, so we're gonna use that here. If I had red tearstone range, this guy can just decide to one-shot you. But yeah, the halberd for whatever reason just... Oh wait, I wasn't running. Yeah! Just kind of instant attacks. No! If you're too far away, he'll do that breath. And you can fall in this water, which is very bad. Might be able to just kill him with arrows now. There we go. Alright, so what happens is after you kill that boss, you get a key that's handy for setting up your health later on, because it just sets your health to like half of your max, and then you can combine that with fall damage to set up. But we also have to save and quit here to spawn an enemy that they have a really convoluted way of getting into the DLC content, and the first part of it is here. Yeah, this golem just randomly is here now. Alright, well, just let me kill him. And trapped in here is a maiden. And then there's a, you have to bring her a pendant, which is going to be in the next area. 40 and endurance. Oopsies, and Orlando. Oops. I'm going to sit here for safe strats. That sets your checkpoint, so if you die, like, otherwise if I died, I would go all the way back to the forest, and then there's 2 load screens. This is another really scary part of the run, because I'm going to be running past a bunch of stuff that gets buffed, and it can basically one-shot you. But I need to kill some stuff in the middle of it, and yeah, it's kind of a get-in, get-out operation that has a high chance of failure.
My stomach's tingling and then my ears hurt.
These boars are jerks, but you can abuse iframes and just roll right through them.
What? So we serving breakfast. I have no idea.
This boar can also just randomly decide to one-shot you. Oh god, okay. He didn't. That's good.
No, you can just roll for that.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
We're gonna pop a soul because we got some time to spend anyways. Alright, this is the really scary part right here. Alright. All of these guys are here. I need to kill that golem to the right. But avoid all of this extra damage. Excellent. Oh man, I got it. Alright, that was awesome. That's like the best outcome you could possibly want there. It's really terrifying otherwise. Everything will just collapse on you.
Yeah, you were.
Oopsies. And this is the fabled Duke skip, which skips about 4 to 5 minutes of gameplay. Normally you have to go up here, but you can see these balconies as I go by. You can do a jump to skip to those balconies, and that skips this whole other area. It's kind of the only really glitch or skip in the game, but it's really weird and hard to do consistently. But there we go, we got it. So.
Easy first try.
The first time I ever tried that, it took me like an hour and a half to get it, and then I still would not say I'm consistent at it. Sometimes I can just do it like that, or sometimes I can spend like 15 save and quits trying to get it. Oh god. This is... Alright. And I'm gonna do
Looks like a record.
I'm gonna do
Safety strats.
marathon strats and hit a checkpoint here. Otherwise I'd have to run all the way past those boars and all that stuff again.
Do the Duke skip again.
Normally you YOLO just all the way to the boss and don't touch any checkpoints, obviously. But having to do that all again would not be exciting. And so here I'm going to set up some falls for Red Tearstone range again. And I want a little bit of extra armor, so I take a little bit more fall damage. And the weapon. The weapon gives you a decent amount more fall damage. First one. So there's like toggle skip that gets you out of the fall animation. This area is kind of a mindfuck when you first go through the game because there's invisible platforms that you just have to run on and kind of figure out, but they do have ways of hinting you through the area. But alright, so there's the setup. Yeah. If you notice, those little twinklies actually fall where there's collision, so you can find your way with that. Yeah, there's a bunch of lizards right here that I need to kill for upgrade materials for our final weapon. Can I get them all? Don't think I got them all. Maybe I did. We'll see. Yeah, I missed one. Okay, there we go. Alright. This next boss it's kind of a weird setup because you run into an area and then it triggers a cutscene and then the area becomes a boss room. So if any enemies follow you in there, they're in there alongside the boss. And so there used to be save and quit strats, but this is kind of like you aggro these clams in a certain way, which I'm not sure I did correctly. This guy might give me a problem. And you can kind of tell if you turn the camera and watch them run into this room with you. I should be clear. But we'll see. This guy has like no RNG. He'll always do a roar when you break that crystal, and then he pretty much always spews crystals up the middle. There you go. We don't need these souls or anything, so we'll get out of here. And now we are going to go to the DLC. Whoopsies, wrong button. The final weapon that we use for this route is in the DLC, so we want to get there at a reasonable time, get it fully upgraded, and then go pretty much cheese the rest of the bosses. Don't do it. We need one more lizard for our upgrade materials, and there's one conveniently on the way here. No. No. We need him, so. Respawn. Hello. So that we got that pendant from that golem that was surrounded by crystal dudes, and now we take that back to where we rescued the maiden, and that gets you access to the DLC. Lots of running. Lots of running. For whatever reason, there's a portal here now, and you can enter the DLC area. Safety bonfire. And they start you off right with the boss. It's exciting. What are you doing? That's a good attack. Come on. There you go. Also, there's a tiny bit of magic used in this route. You only use hidden body, which kind of conceals you from enemies for a while, so makes it a lot easier to run through some of the areas where things will just one-shot you blatantly. So I need to level some stats to be able to use those things. And I need some of those souls. We'll hold off for now. And there's a mushroom. That sells you stuff, so expected. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right now. Pop a soul. Oops. So I I mentioned dupes earlier. You can actually dupe souls like that and basically have unlimited amounts of, well, souls. Some routes do that, but it's not really necessary for this route. Since you have to kill all of the bosses anyways, you're going to be getting plenty of souls. Next up is, for a lot of people, is one of the hardest bosses and most favorite bosses, Artorias. Oh, what's up, man?
Oh yeah.
The pitchfork goose.
Yeah. Dude, dude, I love the pitchfork R2. He's like trips. If you R2 with the pitchfork, he like runs at you, or you run, just like try to his hand.
Yeah, that's a dragon. Whatever. We'll fight him later. These guys have trimming shears. Because they're gardeners, I guess. I don't know. One of the things that I really liked about Dark Souls speedruns is all of the... Pretty much every boss that you go to, you have a way to... a quick way to set up your health for the red tear stone ring. So like right now, I'll put on Dust Crown Ring, which takes my health to half. And then if you take it off, it puts you back at max, like your max HP back to normal. But leaves your current hit points. And then combined with that fall, gets you... where I need to be. Oh, we're just gonna yellow this. There's a shortcut you can take, but why would we hit a shortcut? Alright, this guy's got a buff. You can interrupt it. Do this just in time. Alright, cool. Not all of his attacks you can follow up on, so it's important to make sure you know which ones. Oh my god. Oh, come on.
Artorias, please.
Oh. You died. Shortcuts, right? Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Just watching these logos cut through the royal wood.
Having a hard time.
Royal wood hype.
You know what I meant.
Do you have a goal for this? Like, there's another thing, or?
The goal for this is for people to speed run and meet new people and have fun.
Just curious.
And of course for me to get subscribers and Twitch bugs.
I followed you in my heart.
He's also
also trying to highlight, some games and runners that may not get as much attention as like an HDQ.
That too.
So I think definitely succeeding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lobos is really like small time, so.
Just need help, guys.
I've never been in GDQ.
I've been streaming for a month and I only get 2 viewers.
For like 3 years.
Whoops.
2 years. It's all good though. I just learned how to talk to myself.
We'll open the shortcut this time.
To be fair, you had a webcam pointed at your TV.
It's hilarious.
I walked in and playing, what was it, Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And it's funny, one of the best 3D world runners actually streams with a webcam pointing at his TV. No audio.
That's awesome.
And it's sad because he doesn't get any viewers, but he's one of the best players in the game.
You can play it a little bit safer by just holding your shield while you dodge, and if you fuck up the timing like slightly, just barely, it'll actually block. And since it's 100% block shield, physical block, then I can avoid. Oh shit, dying. Come on, dude. This is not an attack you can follow up after safely. Come on. Come on. You should be buffing now, yeah. Look at those two.
It wasn't that bad. Today.
This one tastes good.
Come on.
The other one tastes good.
Tastes kind of reminds me of like, a little bit of Demon. It's not
Whoa.
It's kind of the same style of food.
Not gonna go for an attack there. Come on. Fuck. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Agreed.
Dark Souls, man.
Boom. Boom.
It's like the shortcut.
Troll.
What's funny is
So-
like people are like, wait, because he's probably not dead on stream yet. Spoilers.
Oh shit.
You're ruining it. That's hilarious.
Jesus. Whatever. They just scoop you. Scoops are bad.
You died, you gotta take a drink.
Scoops Haagen-Dazs, exactly.
Did you take a drink when you died?
I
Laura?
did.
Okay, good. You should probably take another one anyway.
Okay. I'll do it when I can. So. Oh wait, actually. Oh yeah, you can. I think you can do the same setup on this. Hopefully. Maybe actually it's without the weapon. It's been so long. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Wait, where's the doorway? Wait, no, I don't want to send it up. Alright, take 3.
Really bummed.
Did. Sure did. That's how I roll. You know, essentially.
It can, but I roll that soon enough.
How many throws are there?
It's pretty close range.
That dummy doesn't mean that doesn't do damage.
If you are too close to him, you actually have to kind of delay your roll to iframe through it, but...
How tight of a roll is that when he does that sword swipe like that?
Oops. When he does what?
When he does like kind of that slashing sword swipe and you roll through it?
The slow swipe. Oh, the one that I follow up on?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1 is not too bad. I don't know, you get something like 12 frames for dodges, but...
Easy.
Easy. There's 10 to 12 frames. You just gotta get... Once you recognize the animations, then you're like, alright, cool. I mean, as with anything. So we're actually giving that lady his soul, and that gets us the weapon that we use for the rest of the game. Huzzah. I'm gonna pop this soul here. I'm gonna upgrade it all the way. And then keep going for the one spell that we need. Yeah, okay, cool. We can actually do it now. And now we just kind of finish the game. So the Gold Tracer is like a super fast one-handed sword. Well, little sword, anyways. But it packs a punch. It has really high dexterity scaling. Oops, I need to. Oh, no, I don't.
What's the difference between that one and the dark one?
The Dark Silver Tracer is actually a dagger, and it has like really high critical. So if you like counterattack people or do backstabs or riposts, that'll do really good damage. But this one's actually a sword.
First dagger you
What the? Uh-oh. The controller died, I think. Luckily, the controller's running me where I need to go, even though it's dead. Please don't run me off the ledge. Let's see if... Marathon. Nope, it's just constantly running. Well, that's still where I need to go, so that's good. Let me,
There's a sword sledge.
let me adjust. Where is this? So the sword, it actually, you can still do keyboard controls. So when I alt tab, it's doing alt. Like alt is a keybind.
Oh, okay.
Let's disconnect. And reconnect here. Let's see about that.
No, still have that. Did you go to 3 and need to remix
What the hell? Those can. Oh, I'm playing with the D-pad apparently. This could be a challenge run now.
What?
What the hell? Xbox.
Splicing confirmed. Do you guys know what splicing means? Or
Please. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Well. All right. That was weird, but it was an optimal controller fuck up since it kept running.
And there were no enemies around.
There were no enemies. It was perfect. So normally you do this boss with the red tearstone ring, but because I've already lost a lot of time, I'm not going to risk it. Because you have to do a lot of running if you die.
just go for it, man.
Well, it's too late now. What the fuck? The thing about it is you can one cycle this boss if you are using it. Let's see here. We can two cycle him with this, but this sword does quite a bit of damage. He gave me really good RNG there, because these attacks, especially if you have no health, you just have to wait for him to do these. So I want to wait for him to do this attack right here. Alright, so that's a boss. Alrighty. Oops. I guess we'll level up too. Vitality. I need a certain amount of vitality for the end of the game, specifically to set up my health for the last boss. At this point, stats don't really matter, though. Okay. So now we head back to where the where you start in the beginning of the game, and it's kind of a whole new area with a new boss that you fight. Well, new. I say new. It's different, but pretty much looks the same. Well, it's visible collision. Oh, that jump thing. It's annoying, man. It's even rolling. It's like it's one of those jumps where you don't want to wait till the last second. You have to roll early for some reason.
That was my.
I guess it like kind of lowers down.
Hurry, take a drink.
Oh yeah, take a drink.
Are you gonna become human at any point during the run?
No, but I can. Like before the last boss or something.
I'd like to watch a Blue Man Group.
So here's the power of hidden body. You just kind of go transparent, and unless you run like right next to an enemy, they'll just be like, "What the hell is that?" But they can't attack you. So with a combination of that ring and this drop, boop, we're in perfect health range. That butt, yeah. Butt strats. What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, he's doing that. This boss also bleeds, and the sword has bleed on it, so like, you'll see massive chunks of his health just drop off, and it shows a lot of blood. So hide your kids. Teen warning or mature content ahead.
You're giving a warning now.
After crack attack.
Hey, shafted balls, get it right.
Right.
Fuck ass.
Yeah, fuck ass. So I picked up this peculiar doll, which for whatever reason gives you access to, it lets you enter a painting, which is a whole other area with a boss and stuff, so we gotta go there. And I didn't sit at a bonfire on purpose so we could warp back here and just head right back up to the next area.
Let's do it. Get the KKK.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you put Kid Dracula through there?
The Kid Dracula, yeah. Ow! Bastards.
No problem.
Let's heal up. Fuck it. It's another area I use.
Is there
hidden
any
body.
bridge on that painting? I don't remember seeing one.
I don't even know. I probably looked at that the first time I played it and never again. But apparently this is all in it. There's a pretty cool skip here that skips 90% of this area. So we're just going to run to that and just kind of skip it. And you guys aren't going to know what's going on, really. Those things are gross.
What the fuck were those?
Yeah, they're like tumor guys that they explode and like toxic you, and it's annoying and shit. Yeah.
They look kind of like the guys in The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's half a dragon over there, but he's optional, so we're not killing him. But you'll hear him roar and shit when we go under him. This is a weird skip, but there's like a little drop down and then invisible collision that you can just. And that skips like all these doors and like having to go get a key and all
That
this
dragon
shit.
takes forever to kill too.
Yeah. I kill these guys just because otherwise they'll shoot at me the whole time I'm running, which is really annoying. This guy. Oh shit. Alright. This is everybody's waifu boss. Fluffy tail waifu boss is what they call her.
Fluffy tail wifey dog?
Yeah, she's got fluffy tail. I don't know, whatever.
Why does the hurry to live thy death?
So she goes invisible, and you have to look for her footsteps. Footsteps. There you are. Oh shit. Where are you? Right here. Oh, fuck. Damn it. If you hit her enough in a row, she'll become visible again, but... Don't attack. Would you hit her? God damn it. This boss is normally not a problem. Now die. There we go. Thank God I can see her. That's what she's doing under there. Alright. And she's got the... Yeah.
That moan.
I'm telling you.
100% though.
Yeah, so there's a glitch in the spellcast speedrun that you can actually get enough damage to one-shot her before she disappears. And it has a high chance of glitching the game so that it keeps repeating that dialogue and just moaning over and over. And you can't even leave the game, like that area, so your game is soft locked. Oopsies. I'm bad at aiming this. Yeah. You can just keep spamming X and I don't know, FAP or whatever you want to do.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, man.
Just light running.
So now we're going to head back through that poison swamp area, and a lot of people are like, why didn't you just touch a bonfire down there when you were there earlier so you could warp back? But if you touch a bonfire, you have to run up out of that area, and to go back down, we just have to drop, which takes like, 5 seconds to make that drop. So it's a lot quicker to just fall down twice than to climb back up once.
Yeah, I've never seen some skips in this. All bosses.
Yeah, there's a way to skip the boss that I'm going to right now. There's basically, until you kill this boss, there's this huge amount of lava that you would have to tread through. But there's very specific points in the lava where there's like rocks that you could stand on and not take damage. And so with the right strats, you can actually roll all the way through the lava and not die. Oh, I might be dead actually. Oh, not dead. Alright. Yeah, so oh shit, okay. I thought that was gonna be a way far drop. It seemed like it. Poison.
I really like how much harder you make this game by doing falls that save like a couple seconds. That really makes me happy.
But I didn't do the risky strats on that boss, so it's all for naught. Plus I died to like bosses like 8 times, so whatever. There's actually a new strategy for the boss at the end of this chain of areas that I'm going through that was found like, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago or something. And up until that point, the boss was like this huge ass RNG pain and just everybody hated it. But there's like super cheesy strats for it now that make it way easy to deal with and really consistent. Assuming I can pull it off correctly. Lots of running. I'm just gonna keep saying that because that's what it is. There's another cool little setup here. It's almost like the developers knew somehow. You just take off that ring and then you slide down this hill.
Oh, that's like,
Whoop. And that sets you right in the range.
it's like white stains.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
This boss can be a pain in the ass. And there's a quick kill that's actually programmed into the game. Basically, you aggro him and run all the way back to this fog gate. And he's huge, so he's like standing next to the cliff. And the area by the fog gate is actually like a fall. So he jumps at you to try and catch you, but if you dodge that, then he's just hanging there, and you can just punch his hand and he falls to his death. But it's actually faster to just kill him normally this way, because you have so much damage. So that's good. You just need to do that one more time. Please. It looks good. Yep. Okay, cool. Sometimes you can, if you like teleport out too soon, then you have to do the boss again. But I did it on time. So now a cutscene plays and all the lava drains. Now there's a really cool thing with the iframes in this game. It doesn't matter what type of damage, you can avoid it. So you can do this weird slide down this cliff that would otherwise kill you, but you kind of still have control of your character, so you can hit roll, and it just iframes all of the fall damage and saves a lot of time there.
Yeah, that's also the start to the ceaseless skip.
Yeah, you roll down there and there's these rocks here. Normally it's filled with lava, but you can make these crazy rolls to each rock and heal in between. And then the setup for this boss is a little bit of fall damage and a little bit of damage from an enemy, but it's pretty much 100% consistent. We'll fall here. There's an angry worm back there. We want this guy to breathe fire on us. Ow. There you go.
So is there a reason behind getting blasted in the face?
Yeah, so, yeah, if you have under 20% health with this particular ring that I have, I'm dead. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why I survived that, but whatever. If you have under 20% health, you deal like 50 to 100% more damage. It's different per weapon. Oh shit, I meant to roll, but whatever. You're dead. So yeah, it's that whole risk for reward.
It's like this
Unfortunately, they nerfed that ring super hard in Dark Souls 2, but it still has its uses occasionally.
Have you seen this food? Pretty cool.
Deja vu.
I feel like I've seen this.
Just healing up. Alright. This is the boss that fucks your camera, basically. Especially if you're next to a wall. Your camera just does not know how to react. But we fight him out in the open, so we should be okay. No, this is really bad. If he decides to jump back, that can make your evening much worse. Come on, get over here. Stop doing that. Okay, good. Good. More. Okay, he's going to try and grab me. Alright, there we go. Now he's standing on ground. More or less.
They got really creative with the names in this. Centipede Demon.
Oh, shit.
Really fucked up.
Alright, and this guy gives you a ring that lets you walk relatively safely over lava, so that's why I'm surrounded by lava right now. So you have to wait to put the ring on. And the best thing is when you forget to put the ring on, you just immediately die in the lava. This is this whole area, the brightness on this, the bloom on all of this lava is just ridiculous. And then you get this silly lava running sound on top of it, and giant dragon butts, and that's this area for you. Yeah, there's a bunch of dragon butts that
Basically
just
hell.
don't. Yeah, basically hell. They don't like you, and they can see you somehow. But there's back halves of dragons. Whatever. No big deal. Excuse me. They can just randomly decide to kill you, but it's not that often. Uh-oh.
Kill each other too.
There's not top halves to those things.
Huh? There's not top halves, no. They're just butts. They are literally just butts. Oh god. Please don't. Other guy. Okay.
I like that when you roll, it still makes the running sound.
If you see the camera like jitter unnaturally, it's because I'm playing with a cable, and I don't know. I switched to Bluetooth because cable can randomly start doing inputs for you, and it's not nice. So, hopefully it doesn't go terribly wrong. Surprise, surprise, more running. So this next boss is the boss I was talking about before that's just, everybody hates it, and it's just a gimmick boss. You don't fight it like a normal boss. It's like you have to go attack a node on the right, and then he drops out portions on the floor, and you have to time your runs just right, and then you go attack the node on the left, and then you kill the node in the middle, and then you're done with the fight. But with these strats that I'm hopefully going to pull off now, it trivializes the fight. So there's the two nodes, the one on the left, one on the right, that you gotta hit. But if you have well-placed firebomb throws, they will do the job for you. And this was a really late find for Dark Souls speedrunning.
Yep.
There's one, and this one I think is here. Oh god, that might be too high. If it is, it's okay. Okay, it's not. So there you go. And then you just run here. What you didn't see is he pretty much gets rid of like 70% of the floor, and you have to run around while he's like sweeping at you and doing columns of fire and all this stupid shit. So we were very happy when that was done. Yeah, Bed of Dicks. Yeah, that was a good name for it. And I'm gonna do vitality here. I want 20.
His mind is spaced.
Alright.
About this territory.
Now we go back to the DLC.
Yeah, you should know Witcher kind of guy.
Look on that also piece, dude.
This guy's a no pants couch kind of guy.
No pants.
Thing's pretty cushy. Oh, that's yeah. Or there's like the couch.
I feel like that's forbidden land though. It's like nobody sat and that's the couch.
I love
Alright.
sitting there so you guys can enjoy it.
This area is terrible and has a lot of casters that will just one-shot you randomly. So we are using hidden body to get through here. Excuse me.
That's all good.
Yeah, these caster guys, if they see you, they'll shoot like stupid dark magic that will just colostomize you. 143. There's a couple spots where they will just completely troll you. One is right here. I'm running through this little open spot. You can get hit in one shot right here. And the other one is when you're rolling over this little gap. There's been like at least 2 times that I've just rolled over this and gotten hit in midair, sniped. This is what a mimic looks like when you fight it and kill it instantly.
Yeah, but I don't even want to get there. I mean, we can see if it works.
I'm gonna go ahead and send a shortcut up because we learned shortcuts are good earlier. Unfortunately, I need this pretty much the full duration of this spell, so I need to wait for it to wear off.
Lobos, it's official. You are DeuceCon.
I am DeuceCon.
What is that?
I'm an event.
No, somebody in chat just said that. Lobos is DeuceCon.
Fair enough.
It's a hoax.
These guys. Okay. Good. Eeh. And this is a weird enemy, but whatever.
So sad.
If you save and quit here, if you do it properly, you A, don't have to worry about the guys behind you, and also it brings the elevator up. Normally the elevator has a guy on it, but if you save and quit when the elevator's at the top, the guy is not there. So he will not fuck with you on your way down. Oopsies.
What's this display?
Shit.
This next boss is Manus, which is probably the second hardest boss of the DLC, depending on who you ask. The hardest one is the last boss we fight, in my opinion. Depends on what you have trouble with, really. Yeah, these guys are cute.
You're right, man. How hell we play?
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
when we
playing
started
11.
playing
We're playing 11.
Oops. Another setup here. I really like dodging this fight, or dodging this boss. I don't know. The attacks are fun to dodge once you know the timings of it, but as with any boss, it's always scary. Come on. Give me an opening. What are you doing? What are you doing? Great. That attack is no fun. Oof. He is really not getting me. There we go. Good attacks.
The stun right behind him looks like a dick.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah, there's
King's Clubs.
yeah, the one on the right hand side. Continuous pillar.
At half health, you'll start using magic, which can be a bitch to dodge, especially if he does it back to back. Oh, he's doing the other magic. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Almost clockwork.
Come on. Jeez. Yeah, this is a RNG, please. Alright, that one sometimes you can follow up on. Stop. Stop. Should be dead. Okay. Hooray. Not many bosses left now. .24 vitality. Alright. The last boss in here is an optional boss, which you kind of have to do some running around for. There's a dragon that just, oh shit. Control it out. He basically just flies around this area and breathes fire, and you can't do that much about it. So you have to see him once, and then you go ask a giant for help to like weaken him, and then he'll land and attack you normally. Okay, that jumping is cable hype. Wrong set of rocks to look at. These dogs are bitches. A lot of times you'll do this little drop here, and then all the dogs just kind of suicide, and you can watch them. There you go. Yeah. All I have to do is see this dragon go around that side of the cliff, and then we can get out of here. I'm gonna talk to the dude. That on the shade dialogue. You talk to him once and then leave and come back, and then he'll do this cutscene where he shoots the dragon down with his great bow like a boss. And get out. And now we can fight dragon. And this boss is one a little harder for me because even if you're good with the timing, he has a lot of attacks that, oh my gosh, stop it. You stop moving the controller at all, then it won't. Oh god! Okay, maybe I need to move it. I don't know. This is weird. This boss has a lot of attacks that drag you with him. So basically, the damage hitbox is there the whole time, and oh my gosh. And your iframes run out, but he's still doing damage, even if you time it well. Wow, this is not acceptable. And of course, we do risky strats. Please don't do random jumps, game. Oh shit. Lock on. Oh! That's a really good attack for him to do. Groin strats.
You get something for cutting off the
Oh,
tail?
you do get a weapon for cutting off the tail, yeah. What the hell? That's 3 in a row of that attack. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. Whew. Yeah, see that attack will... Oh, that's a good attack too. Wow. RNG. Crazy RNG. What the fuck? Okay, best fight ever. Best RNG ever. Unless I waste it. Okay, alright.
Wow.
I could not have asked for a better fight, pretty much.
Hardest boss my ass.
Well, he didn't do like 80% of his attacks, so yeah. Pretty easy in that case. Alright then. Oops. I keep going to Kindle. That's not what you want to do here. There are 4 bosses left. One is not really a boss.
Don't you have to wear the calamity ring when the rest of the...
No.
That's the one part that I forgot. I'm trying to sneeze.
Yeah, so this guy's pissed at you, but if you don't finish his dialogue, he doesn't leave, so I make him just sit there. Think about his life.
Depressing.
Yeah, I know. He's like, you sorry. No, come back. Oh, fuck. I'll tell you later. Oh, God. I realize this game has a lot more skips when I actually am commentating on it because I'm like, oh yeah, there's a skip coming up. Oh, there's a skip coming up, but it never feels like you're skipping a whole lot, I guess. Nope. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Skeletons are the worst. But yeah, there's a nice drop coming up here that skips this whole upper area, pretty much. I need to be at high health for it, though. Oh, cool. Boop. Heal up. This is the, these enemies are the worst. Bone wheels, but we just kind of ran past them, so that's good. They're not the worst.
Hardest boss in the game.
This is the hardest boss in the game. I need quiet time, please.
Serious time.
Very serious time. Did I get the roll? I did. Alright. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh. Alright, good. That was close. And you can glitch. There's one little clip glitch that I actually didn't do because I had to heal too much. But you can clip through that wall as it opens, but only if you hold start when it starts opening. Like if you have this menu open, basically, while it opens, you can clip through it for some reason.